In the realm of matrimony, the wedding ring stands as an unspoken pledge, a constant reminder of two lives intertwined. Tradition leads many to believe the value of this symbol is reflected in its cost. Historic wedding band metals like gold and platinum can carry quite hefty price tags that may prove undesirable for people who would rather put that money toward their honeymoons or a down payment on a house. Gold, long the standard bearer in wedding bands, often serves as a benchmark for what to expect when ring shopping. 14-karat gold wedding bands, which represent the most common type of gold wedding band, start at around $200 for a simple band, but can go up to $1,000 or more for intricate designs or designer brands. The cost of gold wedding bands can also vary widely by the carat, which denotes the purity of the gold used in the ring. Common 14-karat gold rings, which consist of 58.3% gold, are less expensive than 18-karat gold rings, which contain 75% gold. But they are also more durable than 18-karat gold rings, which are softer and easier to bend, which is why 14-karat remains the most popular type of gold even in special rings, like engagement rings and wedding bands. Platinum, which, unlike gold, is known for its density and durability, costs even more than gold. This hypoallergenic metal holds up well to daily wear and maintains its white luster without the need for rhodium plating, unlike white gold. The price for a basic platinum band can start at around $600 and climb to several $1,000s for bands with elaborate designs or those made by high-end jewelers. So, with $200 per ring as the starting point and several $1,000s as the range, is it any wonder the price of wedding bands can leave many couples daunted? But it doesn't have to. Here's some good news for cost-conscious couples who would rather spend their wedding money on the cover band than the bling. The narrative of wedding bands is evolving, steering away from exorbitant expense towards meaningful expression and affordability. We're talking wedding band options that combine economy with elegance. Options that include tungsten carbide, ceramic, stainless steel, wood, and even silicone. In the realm of affordable wedding bands, tungsten carbide is emerging as a vanguard. Celebrated for its unrivaled strength and durability, this material resists scratches and wear, sustaining its sheen through the rigors of daily activities. The allure of tungsten carbide wedding bands lies in the diverse array of styles available. From lustrous polish to suave matte finishes, these rings can be inlaid with designs that incorporate precious metals, gemstones, or swaths of color for an added touch of personalization and sophistication. Along with their unique, often colorful designs, tungsten carbide rings come in at a fraction the price of gold rings, starting at around $50 for the simplest bands and topping out at under $500 for even the most ornate designs. The biggest downsides of tungsten carbide are its extremely low malleability, making these rings impossible to resize, and its brittleness, which means while it won't bend, it can shatter under enough pressure. While not quite as inexpensive as tungsten carbide rings, ceramic rings also offer a modern, affordable alternative to traditional metals. Ceramic rings are renowned for their light-as-a-feather feel on the finger, and, like tungsten carbide, are highly resistant to scratches. Ceramic rings are specifically great for those with sensitive skin, thanks to their hypoallergenic qualities. As far as their cost, ceramic rings start out at right around $100, having the price you can expect to pay for a simple gold band. The downsides of ceramic wedding bands are the same as tungsten carbide bands. They can't be resized and can shatter with heavy impact. If you want something that looks like a traditional wedding band and wears like a traditional wedding band, stainless steel may be your affordable wedding ring of choice. Stainless steel provides a durable and corrosion-resistant wedding band option that retains the classic luster of metal without the high price. At just a glance, stainless steel can be practically indistinguishable from silver, white gold, and even platinum. But unlike those other metals, stainless steel rings typically come in at under $100 for even the most detailed designs. The downside of stainless steel is that it lacks the design versatility and premium feel of more expensive metals. From the affordable wedding band type, most like traditional wedding bands, to one of the least similar, wood rings bring a piece of nature's artistry to the domain of wedding bands. While wood bands can be beautiful in their own rights, perhaps the most alluring thing about them is their singularity. Due to their distinct grain patterns, no two wood wedding bands are ever completely alike. While wood bands can range widely in price depending on the type of wood used, the rarer the wood, the more expensive the ring. Simple bands made of fairly common woods start out at well below $50. The biggest downsides of wood wedding bands are that they can be susceptible to damage from everyday chemicals and require a bit more maintenance than other types of rings. Last and least, as far as price goes, silicone has come in as perhaps a strange entrant into the wedding band scene. For the active soul or hands-on worker, silicone rings can prove a perfect solution. Their flexible nature allows them to adapt to various lifestyles, offering comfort unparalleled by traditional materials. The prices of silicone wedding bands are also the cheapest of the bunch. Starting out at under $10, these rings epitomize modern, budget-friendly choices. The biggest downside of a silicone ring, it can stink, literally. As a synthetic material, silicone is more likely to make your skin sweat. And when sweat, dead skin cells, and other debris gather under a silicone ring, they can actually make the band itself start to smell. The easiest solution to this problem, aside from keeping your finger and the band clean, is to not wear your ring all the time, which of course, when it comes to your wedding band, may not be an ideal solution. Still, if you're a heavy-duty worker or your budget is super tight, silicone is well worth considering. Well, there you have them, 5 affordable wedding band options that turn tradition on its head. Whether opting for the robust allure of tungsten carbide, the sleek charm of ceramic, the steadfast elegance of stainless steel, the organic warmth of wood, or the practicality of silicone, each ring holds the potential to symbolize a union in its own unique way. So, choose a ring that fits your finger, suits your style, and doesn't break the bank. Remember, the most affordable wedding ring is the one that leaves enough in your budget for a happily ever after. So, don't be afraid to say I do with a ring that won't make your wallet say I don't.
Rigid tungsten carbide rings. Simple, but as heavy as the love between you and your loved ones. For our full selection of rings, visit us at theartisanrings.com.